Cool. All right. So as normal, as usual. Well, I should probably address the fact that Balance has not been live for the past month, but that's because scheduling issues have occurred. But in the meantime, I've been working on a personal project, which was I'm working on the language of Druidic and some other journals that Arbor is writing. So if you want to see those, continue supporting the stream. And I'm hoping that, like, in a year's time, I have most of the journal written, if not all of it. But anyway, back to normal balance not podcast balance campaign shenanigans. We're gonna start this session off with the adventure journal. Now we left off at the end of a day, so the journal will start midday. We gathered together by a lake where snow was smoking under a tree. We were then suddenly ambushed by what I thought was the cult. After a hard-fought battle and nearly escaping death twice, and witnessing it once, we captured the leader. After resting and searching for recipes of health potions, I was able to interrogate the leader and found out that his name was Talib, and that him and his men were only hired by the cult, not part of it. For this reason, I felt bad for Talib, as he just made a bad deal. I ended up getting him a job at the barracks, and the group ended up 18 platinum richer. I also started a journal to help Aristides learn Druidic spellcasting. This was just in case if I ever died. All right. This one was short, because I've been packed with a lot of schoolwork, but yeah. That sums up the last session pretty well. Yeah, you're good. You're good to go. Also, real quick chat. I have this art. This is art of Arbor, made by what is her art name? What is her art name? It's my friend Kelly. She has a Twitter. No, she changes it like a lot. I don't know what it is right now. It at one point I think it was like Kelly Melly or whatever. I'll just go to my following. Yeah, that's why I'm looking to get that art from you guys. I know you put it. Kelly Mel at Peach Pop VR on Twitter. Yes, there you go. So she made this art for me. I commissioned her. And I don't know where to place it on screen. So he's just gonna be here. He's just gonna chill. He's just gonna chill. I'm gonna turn the book off and the insignia back on. There we are. Ta-da! And now it went from being bad to not so bad. Alright, this is Arbor. Or I'm streaming. Or as another option. It's October. It's spooky season. I was gonna ask Ryan something off stream, but sure. I was gonna ask him something off stream, but I hold on. Yeah, you're good. Hello? Oh no! I've been talking to myself again because I had you guys muted on stream.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you to
my
shut the-
lord. Hi,
Okay.
chat.
I've unmuted Eric. Okay.
All
So
right.
before we get into it,
All right, cool. All right. Everything's normal, guys. I wasn't just talking to myself like a maniac.
Yeah, totally not like the narrator from Telltale Heart.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine. I was
Alright.
gonna say as I lay there nearly napping, but that's not the Telltale Heart at all.
It's
Nope.
in the floorboards.
That
Yep.
is the Telltale Heart.
Also,
Before we jump into this, a quick reminder: currently, the Dice Corner is running a fundraiser. We are trying to help raise money for the GT Live $1 million St. Jude's Challenge. Obviously, we could also run our own fundraiser for St. Jude's, but it's not going to get as much coverage as GT Live is, so we're going to help fundraise for them to make sure that they can have the best possible stream that they can get and reach as many people as possible on their end. St. Jude's is an amazing charity, guys. They help fight childhood cancer. Every single patient treated at St. Jude's gets treated free of charge, and the work that they do there, they document it and they give it away free to hospitals around the world to help fight and take out childhood cancer. It's an amazing charity. You really can't get better than St. Jude's. So if you have the money to donate, we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we should
Be
probably go into
cool.
the reason why.
Be cool like Arbor. And help
exactly.
people.
Yes.
And heal people.
Yes.
And
Hey,
summon
Eric
Stevens
bears.
is just- Be like Senyosuke and burn cancer to the ground.
Says the one who
No!
smokes the pipe. Says the one who smokes a pipe.
You... Snowbeard is a bad example. Don't do
Snowbeard
what
is a very bad example.
Don't do what Snowbeard does. Do what
Oh,
Arbor
my
does.
lord.
Help people. Oh, I was gonna ask off stream, but I'll ask on stream because
All right.
because
Content.
content. Is it at all possible that we could get a side quest of finding Artificer for Talib and getting him prosthetics?
Say I haven't already planned for that.
Let's
Let's
Go.
go. All right. Let's
All right.
go.
This
I
is
can also
probably because
probably go
Eric
over the
already
reason why we having scheduling conflicts. So basically, I have moved down to the swamplands of Florida.
That's not the only
That's
not
not
the
the
reason
reason
at
at
all.
all. That is literally not the reason at all. That
Screwed
is
up.
that is not. Brandon, where have you been? Like, have you not realized that the reason we haven't been able to meet is like work, school, and only once was because you were in the car on your way down to Florida?
He laughs it off.
I thought the reason why we couldn't go is because I was always busy doing.
No,
shit.
no, it hasn't always been your
No.
fault.
No,
Hasn't always been.
it hasn't always been your fault.
One time you were at a concert, but Ryan was doing something anyway.
Yeah.
Or the
it was
other
my
way
mom's
around.
birthday. No, it was my mom's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, it's chill. It's chill.
What, you put your mother over D&D? What are you, bro?
I put
Come
my
on.
mother over Trivium and Megadeth. Shut up.
He's just joking.
That's even worse.
My mother's birthday falls on the same day as my own friends.
That's
Ooh,
pretty
I'm so
rough.
sorry.
It's
I'm so
also
sorry
like
for
the
you.
most random day ever. It's December 30th.
I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I mean, hey, my mom's
That's
birthday is
pretty rough.
literally the middle of September, so
All right.
it's weird because the way birthdays from my mom, my dad, and I at work.
So,
It's
the campaign.
The
cool.
campaign,
Thanks.
not birthdays.
I was just gonna say it's in order.
This is
from
not the
July 1st.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's okay, Ryan. I understood.
Let us get on with the campaign, guys.
I didn't know you were taking over as DM, Brandon.
He's not.
that
Well,
would
I'm
be.
Speaking of which,
here moving
your
us
DM is
along.
speaking.
If Brandon was
Cease.
if Brandon was the DM, he would just have
Hey,
a-
the DM is speaking. Cease.
if
All
Brandon,
right,
if,
all in
I'm-
favor of
alright.
just muting Brandon.
no.
So last we
I.
left off. God. Last we left off. The party, still unnamed, has been
We're working on it.
ambushed. They had been attacked by a group of bandits and their leader, and were able to best them in a very close encounter featuring some funny mole tricks. And
Badger!
yes, and brought the man back to camp, as well as all of his belongings. After having done a little bit of, I believe it was some library research,
yeah, it was.
the party all ended up grouping back up at the barracks and getting some heals and
Aristides has a love
Yeah.
interest now.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, he does.
Do any of you remember her name?
It
I
started
have
with
it
an
written down.
S. It started with an S.
It's Ciara with a C. I remembered.
Oh, so it started with the sound.
It is Ciara.
I have it written down somewhere. I can't remember where it is.
Oh, you simping?
So what you're telling me is you remembered, but not because of the thing you wrote down.
No, that's how I remembered because I wrote it down.
Yeah, but you're saying you're not looking at it right
Yeah.
now because you don't know where it is.
He
Well,
just
no, at
really
first-
fell
at
in
first-
love. Like he really acted well. Like
Oh no, we got people falling. We got people down bad for D&D characters. No.
oh no.
Look, man, half elves are freaking horny.
All right,
Hey,
all right, all right.
Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
I'm so
All
sorry.
right, all right.
Not.
So,
Oh yeah. Also, did we do a long rest yet?
you guys have
I
not
vote.
rested
I
yet.
vote.
You guys
All right, we'll do this
can
in character.
choose to rest if you would like.
All right, are we going into
Okay.
character now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
The world is your oyster. Although not really, because you had a mission in front of you.
Yeah, we were going
Alright.
to the warehouse. Where exactly did we leave off? Like, where in town?
Quick,
Early.
pull up the VOD.
I'm not gonna.
Well, we were
close
at the
button.
tavern.
For simplicity's sake, we'll say that you guys had not headed out yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're at
you
the
guys were-
barracks.
Oh, if you guys were at the tavern, then that meant that you had an
No.
intent to sleep. So I can just
Oh,
say that you
oh,
guys
okay.
got a long rest.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
all good.
we went to the tavern. I could.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think you guys
Yeah.
did.
All right,
Because
so I'm just gonna heal
last-
back to full.
I think the last thing we did
Already
is we gave Snowbeard the aluminum, or not the aluminum, the platinum
Yeah.
Mhm.
coin.
Oh yeah, at the
And
tavern.
that's where we left off. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
where we ended.
Wait,
Let
me
me
look at my inventory to see
Regain my
what I got
slots
here.
and let me quickly. Let me quickly
'cause
choose my spells.
Snowbeard has
So I have 12 platinum on here. Is that right?
yes, because we each split it. We each have 2.
Uh-huh.
I'm remembering.
I just have a feeling. I
The
just.
warehouse.
Oh, I'm choosing my spells because I would have prepared.
Ryan, what is this?
What's
I hate
What
you.
is
It's-
wild cunning?
It's
Wild
Oh,
cunning? Read the spell.
Thanks. I'm just talking to myself. I'm not actually asking a question.
I only said that because I do not actually remember what it does.
You call out to the spirits of the nature to aid you, but I'm a druid. I can do that anyway. That's literally. This literally. Okay, I have a problem with this spell because druids cast spells by asking the spirits of nature to aid them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This is just a spell that's asking the spirits of nature to aid me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not bringing snare this time. I'm bringing healing word instead.
We did it, guys. We killed Brandon.
What?
You got the joke in the.
I got the joke.
All right, we're good to go. I'm good to go
Yes.
at least. All right, let's finally get into character. Can we assume that we're waking up? Is that what we're assuming?
Yes.
Wrong. Ryan answered that, but it's fine.
I know, but like,
All right.
I wasn't hearing anything from the other one.
I was assuming you guys were having a conversation, is why I did not answer.
Oh.
Is Arbor's voice really that close to mine?
No, I meant in character.
Yeah, I know. Is Arbor's voice really that close to mine? All
I
right.
don't know.
Up and at 'em. Let's get rolling. We got a mission to do, guys.
5 more minutes.
5 more. No.
I'd already be like sitting outside
Fine.
Well, aren't you?
smoking always.
God, I can smell Snowbeard's pipe from here.
All right, that's enough. Druidcraft, snuff out the flame.
From inside the building.
I'm not smoking.
I'm never sleeping inside. I get stables for free. I'm just basically
right.
yeah. I snuff it out. All right. Did we all get our share of breakfast? Are we good to go?
I had a little tea in my system. I'm fine for today.
That is not breakfast.
I could.
Tobacco and tea is
That
not
is-
breakfast.
No.
But it's what got me up today. I don't feel hungry at the moment, anyway.
Oh,
We're
could
not
use a-
having this
Seems like-
argument.
I
Seems
could
like
use a bite
age,
to eat.
age has slowed down my appetite a bit.
All right.
I'll be
Well, we're
fine.
at a tavern. Let's grab
Hey.
something to eat and let's get moving.
DM, do I still have the bag of fruit that I got from
I
Like,
completely
last session.
forgot about that.
A bag of
Oh
fruit?
dear lord.
Yeah, he went to the market and picked up a bag of fruit.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you
it did.
would.
I throw a pear at Senor Skeg.
I suppose this will do.
How hard is it to hit him?
It just
Roll a strength check.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want this to deal damage. So, all right, strength throw. 22.
Oh shh.
22.
Did you roll for accuracy?
No, I just roll for strength.
Oh, okay.
Like a pierce. Oh, these are saving throws. God.
Then you can't. Whatever.
Dan.
All right.
22.
All right. I don't know.
What, did you just take my head off with a pear?
Yes. No, not actually.
No,
All
I just I throw
All right.
it so hard, like it just bonks you in the head. It feels like it feels like you got hit by a dodgeball.
Hey, Volmer, what the hell was that for?
You can't survive entirely off of tea and tobacco.
Well, I suppose I could have this pear.
You know, another wise person told you that.
Anyway.
Anyway,
what about,
We need
do
to
you have an
eat.
apple? Or
All right,
something?
coming up. I throw it at.
Don't chuck it at me. No. Don't do that. Don't.
I
Put it in my hands.
I walk up to Aristides in disappointment and just hand him the apple.
Thank you.
Whatever you have left, I'll take, and let's get moving.
Okay.
Well, I got apples,
Alright.
bananas, pears, and 1 pineapple.
Excuse me?
DM, I have a question.
No to a lot of those, but specifically no to the pineapple
and
the banana.
and bananas. Yeah, there's no way.
But the good news is there are other fruits that exist that would make more sense.
Peaches.
like peaches and strawberries.
Why not bananas? Bananas are fun.
Bananas are exotic.
Bananas are like very exotic. Yeah. They are
So-
most definitely.
We're already using suspension of disbelief and saying that you even found fruit at the market.
Yeah.
Well,
Why is fruit like this super rare thing?
Yes.
Fruit was
Yeah.
considered a delicacy.
But then again,
it was
look
at a
whose
trade.
family he's from.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
All right.
I like
I'll
how
take-
Eric and I are just like flexing our history knowledge at specifically breakfast time.
All
I
right.
haven't even eaten yet, and you're saying my food doesn't exist?
All right. Volmer.
Hey, should I remind you that this is a fantasy game?
Should I remind
Did I
you
do that
this
we're in
island is
Scotland?
modeled after Ireland?
Ireland. My bad. Okay.
Ireland.
But yet again, fantasy, suspension of disbelief.
That doesn't change the climate and the fact that bananas can't grow there.
Yeah, but there's no gravity in space. Yet they down on a plane in Star Wars. All right.
Enough.
This is
Anyway,
Star Wars, Brandon.
Anyway, I'm not
Yeah,
having this
explanation
argument.
for that also.
Okay.
Forget how crazy these campaigns could be.
Volmer. I would like a
Yeah.
peach, please.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Like I flinch about it for it, but then I just just go back to neutral position and just hand it to him.
hmm
Side
You
note,
want it?
I'm gonna be saving this pit. This pit is going to be saved for reasons.
I can only imagine why.
So we enjoy our breakfast. I put the pit in my pouch. Do I need to add it to my inventory? I'm gonna add it to my inventory.
You can if you want to, if you think it will be important later.
Where's my
Why don't you just
inventory?
spit that on the ground, Arbor?
It's always good practice, to mess with nature.
Hmm.
Where's my inventory? Where? I need help.
I'm just imagining Arbor's being like, "Where's
It should
my
be
where's my
on The
bag?"
page with a chest.
I'm blind.
chest.
Thank you. Okay, I'm putting. Oh, I just press add.
Yeah.
Add
Did you check your back?
each pit. Ah, there it is. Thank you.
For once,
Amazing.
he was useful.
This category is gonna be called a wondrous item because I don't know what else. I'm gonna call it ammunition. Ammunition.
The usual thing,
I'm
if
armed.
it's
I'm a
not
peach
a
pit.
magic item, is adventuring gear for future reference.
Oh, then I'll just put it as that.
Just imagine Arbor being like, "Stay back! I'm armed. I have a peach pit."
I have a page bit.
Add.
Beware.
I'm not afraid to use it.
Good sling ammunition.
It is good
It
sling
is.
ammunition.
Ooh, it'll be combo
Yeah.
attack
Yeah.
in the crossbow.
With what? You have a crossbow.
You can't.
Exactly.
No. Okay.
Just imagine how that would look.
No, you can't do that.
I know, but I
Okay,
wish I could.
Also, I'm just gonna. So, continuing. We recently found out, through the interrogation of Talib yesterday, we found out that there's a warehouse where we can recruit his men.
Yes.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get on with it.
That's yeah.
What we're
we find
waiting
a
for
warehouse.
is a plan, old man.
What
We can't
plan?
just barge in and say, hey, we're from the guard. These people. These are mercenaries. If we barge in saying, hey, we're in the guard, we're going to die.
Yeah. So
if-
Volmer recommendation, you might want.
Yes,
Volmer.
but I was going to recommend. What
Vollmer,
if? Yeah.
you would have dealt with these people before. Not necessarily directly, but you would have at least heard of the sort of protocol to take. The way that the guard has been approaching them is they're just a band of mercenaries that's holed up in the city. So it's been pretty much just live and let live because they, to the knowledge of the guard, have not been committing crimes.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
You can choose to do with this information what you wish.
Hmm.
How about this? We should try to nurse the mercenary to be captured to full health as soon as we can. Give him some prosthetic legs, and then
Well,
maybe he'll help us
he-
persuade the rest of his friends to
I
join along
did.
with us.
I
Oh,
did
good
recommend
idea, Sid.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, good idea, Senor Skag. Now, where are we going to get some prosthetic legs?
I recommended that he find an artificer or that we do it for him. However, the guard is low on people right now. Yes, it would be helpful to have the leader with us, but having the leader injured with us would look awful, even if it is
Yeah.
with new legs.
And even if we try to go in with good intent,
I can get in because I know the passcode to get in. Talib told me.
Mhm.
I can lead us in.
Mhm.
I just need to have faith in that you guys will make sure that none of us die.
Very well. Hmm.
I got your back.
Get your back.
I'm going to have to change it to something that looks less goddish.
Just put a cloak on.
Well,
Take a.
what
take
happens if
a-
what happens if I step on the cloak and it just or something catches it and it just
But the armor is useful, Volmer.
Hmm.
Plus, didn't you just get new armor anyway?
No, I didn't.
Well, we have all this platinum.
Go get it. Get something a little more mercenary-like.
Or something of better
No.
quality.
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps it might make it look a little more tough if you have something of higher quality.
I guess that could work.
Are you
Very
saying
well, then.
Volmer doesn't look tough as it is?
I mean,
I mean, he has been training with the guard for quite some time.
Yeah, I'd say he's pretty tough.
Yeah.
very well then. I shall go get some armor to fit the occasion.
All right.
I'm going to head off to the
I
market.
will follow you.
Oh.
Because I'm interested in what is at the market as well.
I
Oh,
may
oh.
do the same, because so am I.
Oh, Senor
Oh,
Skag.
might as well all goes as a pact.
Also, I was going to. As a
Pack.
I heard packed.
So did I.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Senor Skag, I was going to recommend you come with us anyway, since you have the platinum.
Yes, most
Yes, I
of
do.
it. We
We
each have
also, yeah.
I have the whole. I'm the keeper of the change. Yes.
two. That's one way to put it, Snowbeard. All right, let's go. So we make our way to the marketplace in search for armor, weapons, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I still have. I have one of Talib's daggers.
Oh, yeah, and I have a scimitar.
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably put that away somewhere because they're going to recognize that probably.
Yeah, probably.
After we're done here, I'm going to head after all this is done, I'm going to head to the tavern to put that away or something. To the barracks and put that away.
Are you sure you want to leave it there by itself?
It's
gonna
at
be-
the barracks.
It's at the barracks in my own
that's
room.
you know what? That's fair.
Anyway, we make our way to the market to look for armor and weapons. What do we find?
You're looking for specifically like a weapons vendor?
More.
Armor.
I'm looking for armor.
Armor. Okay.
Okay.
Something.
So glancing around, there are more people that would deal in armor than there would be people that deal in weapon. You
Okay.
see, so all of you except Arbor would know this to an extent, but specifically the nobles would know this really well. The way you buy stuff in the actual market is not you walk up to the booth and you pay the face price. The way it works is you walk up to the booth and you haggle. You haggle down the price with the vendor. It's part of the culture as the trade culture.
So like just discussing the price, like.
So
I have a moment. All right. I already have a bit planned. You're gonna hate me.
So, for instance, you might approach, let's say, a scimitar, which is worth 25 gold pieces, in case you're wondering. And it might be priced at something outrageous like 80 gold pieces. But you're not expected to pay 80 gold pieces. The vendors expect you to haggle with them to go back and forth on the price. And maybe it eventually goes down to 25 or even lower. But the point is, it's about the haggling and seeing, where people, say it basically makes it so that they pay the value that they actually believe that the item is. It's the way that it works.
Very well then.
But
you have to
you guys
bargain.
also know how to navigate that and generally some of the prices of some of the items. Too.
I'm gonna look for leather, probably.
Leather? Okay.
Yeah.
There's one of the booths advertises leathers, hides, and various fashion accessory or various garments.
And you said +2 leather's a magic item, and there's no way I'm getting that.
Not right now.
And I don't want studded, right? Because that has metal in it. And even though you said, oh, this is whatever, I just don't want to have metal.
Right.
I need something that is protective yet doesn't look too expensive. We need to look at like we blend in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what is it that you're looking for?
If we buy the most expensive armor, it's going to be obvious that we have a lot of money and we won't properly relate to these mercenaries.
So I think what we want is something light but durable.
Light, durable, yes.
Is it worth
And-
me to get a new robe, or is it not?
I mean,
That's up to you.
just throw your robe in a bunch of mud and you might.
I honestly
you'll
think
blend in
you
better.
look fine. It looks worn enough as it is, old man.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Right. You're right.
I've
I've been wearing this robe for my adventures for as long as I've been a wizard, so
I'm more here
I
because
don't plan on changing this anytime soon.
I'm more here because I'm curious what this market business is about.
Oh, you ever been in a market?
Nope.
Not even sure.
He's
Oh, right. You're an outsider. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yes. We do trades of goods and services, mostly.
Okay. So how we work things around here? It's a bit different than other trading ports. You see, we do this thing called haggling.
Okay.
Essentially, the vendor you're going to go up to is going to present an item you want. the item you want, and we'll put it at a extremely expensive price. Like
Oh.
they'll overprice it. What you need to do is to convince the shop owner to decrease the price by presenting a lower price and try to work out a price that you both can agree on. They don't expect you to pay full price. They expect you to pay a price that you both can accept.
Okay. Hmm.
You know what they want in return?
I
Gold
think.
piece,
Okay.
gold and platinum, which is what we have.
All right. I approach the place with the animal hides to see what's going on.
All right.
So what is there? It's just random animal hides.
Um,
Hmm. Could
so
I search?
you approach, and
Sorry.
the owner appears to be this man. He looks to actually not be human. This is a sort of larger tiger-looking fellow.
Is it a tabaxi?
And he
Haji?
says, "What can I
No.
do for you? I understand you're here in the business of fine garments, or else you would not be in my shop. How can I be of service?"
Ah, good. Arbor, tell this man what you want.
And yeah, so what you see in terms of clothing is decently nice hides, variety, mostly boar and bear, but there's also a few deer hides. Some there's one feathered cloak. No, there's probably two feathered cloaks right now, and then there is a standard set of leather armor.
I already
And
have leather, so you know.
yeah, so it is a very nice looking set of leathers, and then there is basically a rack of various garments that he can pull out for you.
Hmm. Did you hunt all these animals yourself?
Well, no. I source some of the work out. Obviously, I kind of running a business. I will occasionally go out and gather more than hunt. That's any motions to the feather cloaks. That's what this is. I keep and cultivate various different birds as much as possible. I like to let them sort of fly free if they want to fly free. And
I think my mother bought one of these feather cloaks a while back.
well, I hope she enjoyed it. These are on the more expensive end because they are
Oh yeah, she did
the
enjoy
most
it,
difficult
and
to make.
oh yeah, she did enjoy it, and put it in her collection of 100 other feather cloaks,
Right,
along with my father's 100 feather cloaks.
right. Well, I'm glad to hear that she enjoyed it in that case.
Well, it seems like you understand your business. I think we have a mission to accomplish, and I may be back at a later date to peruse more and see if I want any of these hides.
All right, well,
I
glad
have
to
a
see you then.
question. And
Yes.
it's gonna be a weird one. Actually, this is a out of
It's
character question.
It's an out of character question,
yeah,
but I
I
didn't
just-
recognize that until I responded.
I just I am not sure if I can look for magic items in this shop.
I think
Nope.
that's
You
I think
could
that's,
see about this shop. You can definitely see about in the market as a whole as well.
Okie dokie. That's what I'll do.
So, are you looking for something in this specific shop or in the market as a whole?
In the market as a whole.
Okay. Do you have detect magic?
I do
Brandon,
not.
step away from.
I do. I do. I do.
You're not the one looking for
I
magical items
know.
right
That
now.
was
Also,
so.
do you have it prepared?
I do have it prepared.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
So yeah, you can absolutely go looking.
I
Do you
do
want to
have
tell the
identify.
group that you're doing such a thing beforehand or no?
Can you repeat that again? I don't think he heard you.
Sorry, what?
Oh, did you do? I said, do you want to tell the group that you're gonna go looking for magic items, or are you
Yeah.
just gonna head off?
I also have identify if that works too.
Not for this purpose.
Identify is more for determining what the magic effect of an
Yeah,
item
identify
is.
is more for once you already have the item.
So if I find a feather and I use identify in it, it's a yes, this is indeed a feather.
Yes.
I think.
All
I'd have
right.
Is
to
this
double
a
check the
feather?
wording on identify,
Yes.
but I think so.
All right.
I don't have access to identify, so.
All I'm thinking
So-
about is this a is this a pigeon or is this a bird meme? Whichever one
Oh
it
my
is.
God. Is this? Yeah. Is this a?
It's
Is this a?
It's
Is this a?
Is this a-
Is this a
a pigeon, yeah.
it's a
all I'm thinking
butterfly.
of right now. Just all I'm seeing is Snowbeard
Okay, so
with a feather in
so
his hand.
are you
Alright,
telling
back in
us that you're gonna be? Are you telling us that you're gonna be doing
Back in
detect
character.
magic?
Okay, back in character. Hey Alba,
Yes.
I think it might be in our best interest to look for some magic items. You never know when you might need them for our next encounter.
Okay. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe enchanted swords, jewels of enchanted power, perhaps rings, necklaces of power, whatever we can find around here. And I'm not.
Well, you
I
know,
never really been in the
you know,
marketplaces around here.
I
but
don't do metal too well.
Not saying that the other people can't.
Fair
Might be able to
enough.
find some enchanted pelts or cloaks around here as well. What do you think about that?
So are we? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
If what you're thinking is what I'm thinking, then yes.
All right. You take care of that side of the market, and I'll take care of this side of the market.
Okay, so all right.
I was
So
I was
I'm
about
about
to be
to
like-
leave and head to a weapon shop.
Can I say something out of character?
Yeah.
All right. Brandon, do me a favor.
What's up?
Read detect magic.
Hold on. I don't have detect magic. I have identify.
You can't use that then.
Oh.
We just had this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So we're gonna have to like redo this whole story
I'm
thing.
so glad
mean, you
Brandon's
could-
listening skills have
Okay.
enhanced.
I mean, it is literally
Back in
10:48.
Back in character. So we're both going to attempt to detect magic, correct?
Perhaps yes.
You can detect magic, correct?
No, he cannot. He does not have it.
He does not have the spell.
I don't know. I can identify magic, yes, but
Again,
detect is a bit of a
Identify is not going to work for your needs here.
Perhaps we should keep looking then. Maybe with luck something will turn up our way.
I can
Uh,
detect magic. Brandon, you are really aggravating me right now.
Well,
I
then
identifies.
you can go ahead and use it. See what magic there is in this room.
Or in the market.
Smack my head. I'm gonna fucking. Okay.
The market
Or-
is
Or
outdoors.
this general area, whatever we can find.
Okay. Let me quickly, out of character, explain to you the difference between detect magic and identify object.
I know. I'm just what I'm telling your character to do in character is go ahead, use detect magic right now.
I understand that, Brandon.
But
But it sounds like you still want to use identify. And identify is not going
But
to
can't
my
work.
thing is, you're gonna use detect magic to detect if there's a magic. You're gonna find the object, and I'm gonna use identify to find out exactly what that object does.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we've cleared everything up.
All right.
Communication is key.
Thank you. Okay. So we should probably find a place to use this. The range is not that large. And it requires 10 minutes of focus.
Gotcha. So like a half an hour in in-game time.
No, 10 minutes in game time.
Okay.
While they're doing that, like
Can I set up a timer?
No,
No,
it's-
it's
in game
it's in
time,
game time.
meaning
Yeah. So we look for. Let's go with Volmer and see if we can get him any enchanted armor.
Sounds good.
I'm still like in the pellet shop. I asked the store owner like, hey, do you have something that's more sort of messy looking, more rugged up?
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna.
You're talking to the
Store owner, yeah.
store owner.
Something that's more like I guess you could say strike fear, maybe?
Well, if you're looking for something that looks like you go a little rough and tumble, what you're looking for. And he pulls down this most of the hides that he's shown you are wearable usually as like a cloak or a robe, but this one appears to be an actual set of armor, and it's not made of one singular hide. It is actually made of patches of different hides put together. And he says, "No, I'll admit, doesn't look the prettiest, but it will suffice in terms of armor."
that
In
is
the
an ugly piece
mean-
of clothing.
In the
Yes,
meantime,
that's
It's so ugly and horrific. Perfect.
perfect.
sort of okay. Allow me
It-
to explain.
It is
For-
perfect.
For this, and he points at a bearskin cloak. He says, "This is perfect the way it is because at most I'm going to have to do some small edits to the shape, but for an actual piece of armor, unless I were to somehow cut it in such a way where you were essentially slipping into the skin, which is incredibly impractical for armor, it wouldn't provide much value."
in the
Wait, hang on,
meantime, I'm just standing there casting detect magic.
Yep. Sat down on the ground, placing all your.
DM, do I know that they're going to go out
Dude.
and get some enchanted armor or something?
No, I'm in the shop with you. I'm detecting
no.
magic in this
No,
shop.
but do I know if that's your
Oh, sorry, I
plan?
may not have described this market perfectly. It's not like I said a shop. It's like a convention hall.
Oh, okay. So
Except
detect magic's
less
gonna cover a
organized.
lot. So detect magic's gonna cover a lot of these stands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
but as I was saying, like, do I know that that's their plan? Do I know that that's
No,
Did
we have
they
not.
tell
No, you do not. You just
We weren't
see
part
me
of that
sitting down
conversation.
in the middle of the in the middle of the market, placing out some druid, like placing down my stick and like getting ready and doing the ritual and all.
okay, Do I notice them trying to cast detect magic?
Do you notice that Arbor is trying to cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
Um, make an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana check. Arcana. 7. So no.
No.
That answers that.
For a sec, I thought it was going to be it was a natural 1, but it was a 7. Anyways, so
does
yeah, I
does
don't.
Aristides notice?
Do I need to do a
You would
Arcana
have
check?
to do an Arcana check. Yeah.
You would, yes.
All right.
Roll Arcana.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Um,
Mhm.
10.
9.
No, you don't need to.
Brandon, you don't need to.
I think he just got back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
So you rolled a 10?
Yeah.
You
He's-
would be aware that this is not a normal casting of whatever spell Arbor is casting, but you don't know what it is he's casting.
Yeah. So I don't really do anything about it.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
If you
that
say
is
you
up to
wouldn't
you.
really do anything, then you don't really do
Yeah.
anything.
I just assume Arbor knows what he's doing, so I just don't care.
All right.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm probably just looking around the store for things of importance.
You know, I'm thinking that my clothes are raggedy enough, but I could maybe just use a regular cloak.
Hmm.
So, what do you have that looks like the old man over there's? Pointing to Snowbeard. I'm talking to the shop owner.
Yeah, I gotcha. You know, it's not as much. I will tell you that. Let's try this. And he
Just so long as it has some form of intimidation factor, I
We
think
could-
it'll work.
he
We could buy
pulls
both.
down a
And we could buy both of these and
pulls down a sort of, you're not sure exactly what it is, but it
Mhm.
appears to be a sort of tanned, relatively basic looking robe made of a hide of a creature that you are not 100% sure about.
Does
Do
the
I-
shop owner know what it's made out of? Or is
Okay.
he also kind of in the dark?
You have to ask.
yes, ask.
What is this made out of?
Right. Okay. So this is sort of an experiment. It's
Oh lord.
I used a tanning rack, but I did a couple other things. I call it curing the hide. And
Mhm.
so this is just a deer hide. It's actually a few deer hides, but the stitch marks are nearly nearly impossible to notice. I utilize deer fur for the threads in order to get a very seamless look for it. This should do nicely.
I'll
Sets
try it
out.
on.
You try it on. It's a little bit big on you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not too bad of a fit. The sleeve length is okay.
What's just out of curiosity, what would be like the weight of it? Like I know it's a cloak, but like if it's
Yeah,
multiple hides, does that add to the
it's a
weight?
cloak made of hides. It would probably be about as heavy as like a leather trench coat.
Okay, so reasonably heavy.
Yeah,
Not
it's
like
also not
overly heavy.
ridiculously thick, but you
Yeah.
could, I mean, it would have some weight to it.
And it'll probably keep me warm if I actually need to wear it when it's like freezing cold.
Yeah.
Well, I am content with this. I think I'll take it.
Hmm.
All right, one moment.
Yeah, I'm still trying to pick between the armor and the cloak.
And I'm still casting Detect Magic. I don't know when that's
Volmer.
gonna end up.
Volmer.
Yeah.
I'd recommend going with the cloak because you want the least conspicuous thing.
Hmm.
You want the least thing that stands out.
What kind of armor do you wear, Aristides?
I have leather armor.
Go ahead and give yourself a. You can wear this over your leathers for sure. Go ahead
Yeah.
and give yourself a +1 to AC while wearing this.
Cool. I go from 15 to 16.
Anyways, Aristides, you may be right on that point of the armor being suspicious. However, I'm wearing guard armor. I think that's a bit more suspicious.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm choosing between this leather armor looking thing and this cloak.
Well, if you feel more comfortable in the armor, then go with the armor. But if you want to be less.
Ryan,
Yes.
he's saying he's going to replace his guard armor with leather armor.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
Never mind. I'll shut up.
yes, go. Go in the corner and think about what you've been saying. Anyways,
Me
I
thinking
think...
about flicking Volmer in the back of the head.
Anyways, yeah, I think I'll take the armor.
The armor, the leathers.
Yeah, the
And is this going to be paid for together or separately?
Separately.
yeah, separate.
Oh, okay. And I'm still just doing my thing in the center.
So
But do you want anything?
he
Please
takes
don't tell me that broke my
the
concentration.
leathers and places
Please
them in
don't
front of you and
tell me
says,
that broke my concentration.
I gotta
fuck.
say, this is respectfully, you don't exactly seem like the most nimble fella, tiefling. But I've gotta imagine that you would not, you wouldn't be as protected from this or with this. It's sort of more for a mobile person who's looking to do dodging and cushion the impact more than take
So
the
probably
blunt force.
more like me,
Yeah,
but I
you're-
don't want the armor.
either blend in or Hey, DM, is there like another vendor that just sells like just plain old regular armor, like something
Oh,
that's just like not entirely related to the guard, but something that could help us blend in? Do I know
keep
this?
in mind, you can probably get one of those cloaks or robes over your armor.
Yeah, on second thought, yeah, I think I will. Now that you mentioned it, I will be taking the cloak.
Cloak, alright. Do you have a preference in what kind you'd like? Unfortunately, don't have any more of that cured hide. Since it's still experimental, I don't want to go
It's
too
okay.
crazy on it. Do you have a preference in animal out of
Not-
these choices?
Not really.
Well, a man such as yourself should carry yourself with a high stature. Let's go for the brown bear.
I'm looking for. I may be of high stature, but I'm looking for a bit more commonplace sort of leather.
All right. puts it back up and says, looks around and goes, "Well then, let's hook you up with deerskin as well."
Now you speak my language.
Here we go. Once again, like I said, this one's just tanned, not cured, but it should serve its purpose. Try this on. And
I
he
put
hands
it
to
on.
you.
I put it on over my armor, and how's it like?
It's a little bit snug, but it's definitely manageable. It's not like it's anything more than very slightly, pressing against. The armor is very slightly pressing against your or the cloak, and it is a cloak, so it is generally pretty loose.
This do.
All right. So you said paying separately
Yes.
for
Yes.
the cured hides. That's gonna be 15 gold pieces,
I'm
and
going to try.
for the deerskin cloak, that'll only run you about 5.
Hmm.
So 15 for what Aristides is going to get, and 5.
No,
for
15, right? Or no,
No,
I'm
he's-
the cured hide. Yeah.
Yep.
No, you're right.
the cure hide. How about 5 for the cure hide?
That's a little ridiculous, don't you think? I mean,
Yes.
same price I'm talking about for the
Very well
the
then.
deerskin cloak.
All right, you do have a point. 7 gold.
What about 9?
8.
You have yourself a deal.
And-
He sticks out his hand to shake.
8 plus 5, so that'll be 13 gold pieces.
Hmm. I'll just pay with the 5.
And I'll pay for Ryan's cloak, which is 8 gold pieces, and he'll pay for my cloak, which is 5 gold pieces. So
So he's paying for your cloak, which is 8, and in exchange, you're gonna end up paying for his, which is 5. So you end up saving 3 gold, technically.
Me or Dan? Me?
You,
you,
Ryan.
Oh, okay.
So you pay 5, but you would have paid 8.
Okay.
I have more gold. I think I have more gold. I had 30. Now I have 22.
All right. And I'm still
So
doing
now I
my.
have 14.
And he says, "It was a pleasure doing business with you."
Let you doing business
Yep.
with you too.
And he sort of holds your gaze, Wilmer, for just a second before looking around at the other store goers, other market goers.
I was just imagining the store owners giving him the look and thinking, "You look kind of sus."
Definitely.
100%.
Do I notice this behavior, or
Yeah.
Might.
Yeah.
is anything wrong? Is anything wrong?
No. I thought I might have recognized you, but must be just a familiar face.
Yes. Can I make a deception check saying yes, just a familiar face? Not familiar face. Yeah, just a different face. Must be thinking of someone else.
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean,
You could
might as well.
you could do an insight check to see if you can tell if he's
Oh
lying.
yeah, insight. I'll roll an insight check.
Roll inside then.
20, but it's not natural.
20, but it's not natural. All right.
All right.
Actually, he is lying.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Give us the deets.
Like, hmm. I'll try the. I like to ask. You seem bothered by something. You're not telling us the full truth, are you?
I have nothing left to talk to you about. If you are not going to do any more business, then I ask that you open the space in front of my booth for others to come and peruse.
Could I try persuading to see if I can convince him of what is really wrong?
Sure.
Persuasion check. 21.
Oh Jesus.
Listen, you're clearly bothered by something, and I know it's not me standing in the way. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's just fine.
Volmer, what are you doing? We got our
Volmer?
stuff. Let's just go and leave.
I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Oh no. Okay.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Wisdom. Hold on. Wisdom save. Oh, you son of a bitch! 7.
Oh no. Oh, he
Volmer.
failed.
Volmer. Let's just go.
Actually, Volmer,
How did you?
he was right. I mean, it must have just been your imagination. It just didn't really realize that he had been looking at something else. You thought he was looking at you.
You son of a bitch, you used modified memory!
Oh, dear Lord, no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That would have been a very different reaction if
Okay.
I had used modify memory.
Okay,
Huh.
Volmer, we're done here. We need to go.
Okay.
Sorry to bother you.
I'm sorry. I haven't.
We
had,
didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. I haven't had any caffeine.
It's all right. You know what? Maybe I'll see you all around, and good luck on your shopping adventure.
Thank you. Appreciate the cloaks. Very, very.
Good luck on your Good luck on your
Comfortable.
business. Good luck on your business ventures.
Thank you very much.
We walk away. I pull Volmer aside. Don't ever try that again.
Sorry. I just.
Last thing we need is conflict early in the morning, and I don't know what Arbor's doing, but he definitely doesn't want to be bothered.
Where am I during this?
You're with Arbor, just waiting for him to finish casting. Not identify. Detect magic.
Detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend that you guys stay nearby. Out of
Oh, we will.
character.
We're not going very far. We're just gonna kind of like go a little bit ahead. And look
Specifically,
at them.
30 feet nearby.
Yes. So
Like
we'll
I
say,
said, we're
for
not
the sake
going
of
very
brevity,
far.
not long after you pull him, you pull
Volmer
Volmer aside, Aristides, we'll say that Arbor, you stand up from your ritual, pick up all of your tools and put them away in your components pouch, and you now have the ability to see out to 30 feet magical signatures.
Do I sense the magic on Volmer?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again?
Do I sense the magic that was just used on Volmer? It doesn't have to be attached
So you
to an
walk
item.
over to Aristides.
I walk over to Volmer.
As soon as you get within 30 feet, there's this faint, shimmering, almost pinkish aura to
To
I
Aristides.
knew
Volmer.
you were gonna do this. No,
Aristides.
to me, to Aristides.
Okay. Do I know what this means? I'm assuming not.
Sorry, not to Aristides. My bad.
Oh, okay.
To
Volmer.
to Volmer.
Volmer.
Okay.
Sorry, I got
noticed.
I
No,
was
you
I
don't-
noticed that
you
his,
Oh, you
don't
don't
notice.
notice anything.
Do I,
Because it's,
no, I
it's,
noticed
No.
Arbor like going, walking up weirdly to Volmer, and I asked, "Everything all right? What do you see?"
something's
Aren't you-
amiss. Volmer, come here.
Okay.
Oh boy, you've done it now.
Anything
What do you What do you see surrounding
What?
Volmer?
Old
Is
man,
ev-
give me a second.
Is everything all right,
What-
Arbor?
you
No.
you look at him again, and you can sort of smell almost like general herbs that would be used to put someone's mind at ease.
Do I recognize any of these?
The word enchantment hits your mind.
Ooh.
Can I use identify?
No, you wouldn't
don't
know
know
this. You,
You
would
don't know
not
any
know
of
this.
I know identify.
No, you wouldn't know what
You
Arbor
wouldn't
is
know the
thinking.
information I just gave.
Yeah.
is what I
God.
meant.
Brandon,
I know he's using
Just
detect
would you
magic.
calm
I
down? It will
know-
come up
okay, it's
naturally.
okay,
You
it's
will
okay.
have your moment. Just
It's okay.
calm down, everyone. Just calm down, everyone. Brandon, if the DM is talking to Eric, only knowledge that he knows. Okay? Are we clear?
I know is I'm with Arbor, and
but
I
that's-
know he's
but-
using.
It's okay,
detect
it's okay,
magic,
it's
and
okay.
I'm just.
It's okay.
Yeah, but you know he's using detect magic, but you don't know what he's seeing. You don't have his
That's
eyeballs.
why I'm asking him.
No, you did not ask first. You said, "Can I use detect magic or not detect magic?"
And I
identify.
also
I
told
said, I literally said, Arbor, what are you seeing?
and I told you to wait. I did not
It's okay.
tell you what I saw. I told you
Keep-
to wait.
Let's keep going.
Volmer,
Yes.
what has happened in the past 10 minutes?
Well, I was just talking with that vendor over there. We
Okay.
came. We
And what happened?
do I remember being suspicious of the vendor?
Yeah, but
It just
it
happened.
was a mistake.
know,
It was
I-
just a mistake.
Yeah.
I was just checking to see if it wasn't a sort of like mind well, he was looking around all the place, and he said I looked familiar. I was suspicious at first, but then I thought it was just nothing. Maybe
So-
we're just tired.
So you were suspicious, but then all of a sudden at ease.
You're very, very adamant that it was your fault, by the way. It was your fault that you were suspicious.
Listen, it's nothing to worry about. It was my fault. I probably just misinterpreted. Maybe he was just looking around for more customers.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, so let's run through this again. You were suspicious of him because he was glaring at you.
Hmm.
You think back, it wasn't a glare. It was a look.
And
was just a
all
Look,
of a
and it may not have
sudden,
even been at you.
and
It was just
all of a
look-
sudden you were charmed and calmed down.
Charmed. I mean, the way you say it. I don't think I was like charmed by any sort of-
Snowskeg,
Yes.
what does pink mean in detect magic?
I'm gonna roll wisdom save real quick.
No, you
Or-
don't.
It would
no.
not be a wisdom save, but you actually would
Arcana.
not know this because you do not have experience with the detect magic spell.
I am not yet certain, but
Okay.
it appears
Do
from this
I-
conversation that he was charmed
Mm,
by the event of.
You wouldn't know that.
From this
You wouldn't-
conversation, it wouldn't be surprising if the shopkeeper did in fact charm.
No. Seriously,
Oh, no.
seriously. Like I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I
Okay,
put
do
I
I-
put my hand on his shoulder.
Can
Are
I?
you sure?
No. Can I roll for what would it be? Nature to see if I know what herbs I smell?
You could, but it wouldn't be incredibly relevant.
Okay.
Would I would I roll for wisdom to know, just kind of based on what's going on, what
Just
exactly has happened?
to make a guess of what has happened, that would be an insight check.
Okay, let me do that. Oh wait, D20, right?
Yeah. Eric, what's your bonus to insight?
My bonus
Plus-
to
plus
insight.
6 or something?
My
Sorry.
bonus is +4.
My bonus to insight is +5.
Plus
Can I roll as well?
You can if you'd like.
All right, all
25, nat 20.
Oh my god.
right.
Yeah, you keep
14.
doing your thing.
Okay.
14.
I definitely keep doing my thing. Okay.
Sinyosuke, you definitely have an inclination that something was a little bit weird, but I mean, he was really sure about it just being fine, so maybe not.
Okay. Snioskeg, How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
No, that's
Wait,
the
no.
casting time. Hold on. No, I'm not asking. Hold on. Let me check.
Hold on.
Oh, duration is 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
because you cast it as a ritual that it was
Oh.
a 10-minute cast time.
Okay. All right. Okay. Snioskeg, he was definitely put under a spell of some sort. 100%. I need you to watch over him and try and figure out what's happening. I'm going to use the rest of this detect magic to walk towards the vendor.
All right.
Guys, you really don't need to worry
I
about anything.
walk towards the vendor.
All right. Can I do an Arcana check to just to kind of do a little research on this?
You could make a mental note and do some research later. If you wanted to
Alright.
do like a Arcana checking for any sort of traces of physical evidence, I'd allow that.
All right, I'll go ahead.
All right, so you go ahead and make that roll.
All right.
I'm gonna go up to Arbor and ask him what's going on.
Arbor is currently walking back up to the vendor.
I know. Well, I walked up
Alright,
past
so
the vendor, I'm pretty sure.
All right, so my Arcana comes out to 16.
Your Arcana comes out to 16. It really doesn't look like
Well,
there's
12 plus 4.
anything on the surface, but is definitely bizarre. And since Arbor has said it, you do notice that the behavior of Volmer indicates that this might have been some sort of charm spell.
Guys, you're overreacting. Let's just go get the rest of our stuff.
You have clearly never been around some magical spells before. Your behavior, Arbor is right. Your behavior was quite odd, and I believe there was some sort of magic involved.
Oh, you're saying I haven't been around magic? Oh, I've been around magic before. Never used it, but I've been
Really?
around it.
Do I see anything at the vendor?
You go up to the vendor. He's still there.
I would assume so.
Says, "How can I help you, friend?"
Oh, no, I was just... I saw my friends pick up some hides, and I wanted to see. I want to peruse some more. It seems as though they picked up some deer hide specifically.
Yes, I had offered a bear hide to the stockier one, but he declined.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming I don't see anything with detect magic still up.
How detect magic works.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in an
You do
area.
not.
I do not. Okay.
You know what, Sinosuke, you're kind of
I-
over. Oh, sorry.
I had a question for you, vendor. What is your name?
My name, it's a little bit embarrassing. It's Chase's Butterflies.
Give me a second.
Chase's butterfly.
Chases
Oh,
butterflies.
go chasing butterfly.
Okay. Okay. Chases butterflies.
Meanwhile,
My
I'm,
friend
like,
has
right-
been
right
acting
behind.
somewhat strange since he's visited this shop. Would you happen to know anything about that?
I can't say I would. What do you mean strange?
Just he seems off.
You see me, I'm like, you see me, I look for Fine, and just suddenly, like, my eyes start just going cross-eyed for a bit. And then,
So basically, what you're describing, Dan, is Volmer's in some sense high.
That wouldn't actually be an effect, but
That would be funny as hell. though.
So, from my understanding, if you don't mind me asking or inquiring here, my friend told me that you were having a discussion and he was suspicious, but then all of a sudden calmed.
I don't know what he would be suspicious of.
Possibly you recognizing him in some sort of way?
It's not very often we get too many tieflings, per se, but I saw he had the guard armor on,
Mm-hmm.
so I assume I must have seen him on the guard.
Can I roll for insight?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, so should I tell
I
her,
got
oh,
a
Stevie-
nat 1!
oh, no.
That's a total of 6.
Total of 6.
Yeah.
Is there a penalty
He's
from that
telling
one?
the truth.
He's not. I hate this. Okay.
Actually, no, that wouldn't be right. He's hard to read. It's hard to get a read on this guy.
Okay. That would make sense, but
Sinosuke,
what I
let
don't,
go. Sinosuke, let go of my hand. I'm perfectly fine.
what I don't understand is why you would have to cast a spell on him to make him feel calmer.
I don't really deal in spell casting. I never really got the hang of it.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like you did, though. That was some sort of ritual.
Yes, it was. It was a ritual for detect magic.
Right.
All I'm imagining is this guy's like shitting his pants at this point.
He seems confused.
It's like freaking LA Noir. You're trying to read his
goes-
face.
Well, I mean, there's no magic on me, right?
I have a question.
It would appear
out of
not
character.
to be, but it was on my friend after interacting with you.
I have a.
And
out
it's
of
not
character question.
specifically on the armor either. Yes.
Does the shop owner? This may sound kind of dumb, but this is just me. Out of curiosity, does the shop owner have a distinct eye color that may seem out of the ordinary?
His eyes are gold.
I just made a big brain move or some sorts.
Why?
I don't know. Probably not. I'll shut up.
What?
They were hyper realistic.
I'm
Yes.
okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I
It's been a
yeah.
long day.
All right. So he seems mostly confused, right?
Yeah, he seems mostly confused enough, but that you're sort of approaching him and being as aggressive as you're being.
Hmm.
I don't remember who was talking next.
Oh,
think
I said, no, you do not have any magic on you,
Okay. He says,
which is good
well,
news.
I'd assume as much. I was just double checking that I hadn't been like affected by the same thing.
Hmm.
Uh,
Did you notice anyone else maybe interacting with my friend?
I didn't see anyone, but I was sort of still trying to puzzle out where I thought I had seen him from.
Okay. Well, thank you for dressing my friends.
Of course. And did you want something, by the way? You had talked about getting a hide.
I would like to purchase a deer hide.
Sure.
Oh no, we're gonna
Do you
see.
prefer a robe or a cloak?
Cloak, most likely.
All right.
We're gonna
Takes
see.
off
We're gonna see Arbor attempt to haggle.
cloak.
gonna be
and
so
sets it
bad.
down.
this is gonna be funny.
This is gonna be. It'll run you about 5 gold pieces.
Just pay it in full. It's not a lot.
I turn over to Aristides. I'm like, how much is 5 gold pieces? What does that mean?
Look,
how
it's
much
the
is
amount
how much is a peach pit?
wait, you don't have any gold? Oh my god.
I have gold, I think. What color's
You don't have-
gold?
It's like look at his eyes. You see how they're kind of like that color?
Okay.
Look for that.
How much did you pay for yours?
Exactly how much you're paying for. 5.
Okay, I will take it for 5.
Right.
I give him 5.
Except
Wait.
Pulls
Wait,
out copper.
Wait, hang on. Like,
No,
does
no.
Arbor remember what I told him about the haggling thing?
I would
I
assume
assume that even if he does, he was just reinforced by
Aristides, just to pay it in full.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I? Okay.
'Cause Compared to what we currently have, which is 2 platinum pieces each, plus however much we need from
Yeah. Like
Snowbeard
we have
with the
quite a
whole
bit.
sack,
Yeah.
we have a lot of money.
Okay. Thank you. I thank him for the cloak. I give him
Of course.
the gold pieces. I thank him for the cloak. I say thank you for the cloak. I hope you understand my concern of after doing ritual, seeing my friend charmed, and
Yeah, I understand, and I do hope you find the cause.
thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you for dressing us in your cloaks, and I will see you maybe again next time we visit the market.
Well, I look forward to such a meeting happening.
I leave.
Okay.
And I follow,
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh wait.
And
so,
I walk up
meanwhile,
to Aristides. Oh, I was gonna hold it. I walk up to Aristides and Fulmer, and I'm like, "Well, look at us! Aren't we dressed up like some wild ones? Because we're all in like hide and what have you."
I mean, I guess because I just feel like a homeless bum, almost like
Good, you'll fit.
Snowbeard over here.
Good. Chances are you'll fit in. How are you
Fair
feeling?
enough.
How are you feeling, Snowskeg?
But you're right. But my question is, how are you feeling?
Yes.
I told you guys 1,000 times I am fine.
Volmer, look at
I
me.
put my hand on his shoulder. Are
Volmer.
you sure?
Volmer.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You
wait a minute.
have been charmed. There is no doubt about that.
Do I
That-
believe him?
All right. Out of character. Do we know for absolute certainty that he was charmed?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
So what would have happened is you knew that it was an enchantment spell.
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, so, because what I'm thinking about doing.
Yoskeg's 16 Arcana check would confirm that it was a charm spell.
Okay.
Is how that went down.
Okay.
Because I was about, because you don't know if it was absolute charm spell, then I would have used detect magic to see if it was like an enchanted.
You don't have
It
to
would
take
Oh,
be
magic.
identified, but
I mean, not detect magic, identify to see if it was an enchanted armor or enchanted armor piece or something like that.
Okay. So
Well, we're not
you
gonna do that, so
were
let's go.
you were enchanted at some point during the 10 minutes that I was casting.
Yes. And
I-
someone or something enchanted you.
Hold on. Volmer.
Abba, do you know if it was the shopkeeper?
Hold on. Volmer.
I'm not
Take off the
sure, but I
cloak.
have an inkling.
What?
Volmer, take off the cloak.
It's pretty I mean, not fancy, but it's pretty comfortable. But I
Harper,
guess
do you still have detect magic up?
I don't. It's been over 10
Shit.
minutes.
I
You
could.
need me to identify something?
But like, it is
Yeah.
getting pretty.
Could you identify the cloak for me?
Yes. Identify the cloak.
All right. I cast identify.
Now's your chance, Brandon. Now you can use that.
Now's your time to shine.
All right. You choose one touch. Do I have to roll something for identify or no?
I believe.
All right.
I don't think so.
Ryan?
Hmm?
Does he
You
have
have
to
to-
roll to use identify?
no. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
So the way that identify works, for our purposes, if you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, which the casting time of identify is 1 minute, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. I assume you're touching Volmer?
Volmer's cloak.
Oh, Volmer's cloak. Okay, so you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic imbued item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn what spell created it.
All right. So I would use identify on the cloak.
Alright. So you sit down, you take a minute to place the crystal in various spots.
Guys, you're just
And,
wasting your time. It's just a regular old deer-skinned hide.
I shush Volmer as I just sit down and with my eyes closed and just hold the cloak in my hands as if we're like an idol or something.
You dare shush me?
Hey, Volmer.
Actually,
Yeah,
Volmer's
shut up.
clothing. Yeah, Volmer's clothing is the cloak. It is just a normal cloak.
So Volmer is
Well-
the thing that.
Well, nothing is on the cloak.
Okay, so it is
So-
Volmer.
Yeah,
See, you-
he is.
Yeah, Volmer, you've
Enchanted
been
in
you've
some
been
way.
enchanted in some way.
Out of character.
No.
Out of character. Do I believe this?
No.
Okay.
Not even a little. You're charmed? That's stupid.
Guys, please.
Out of character, how do we negate charm? Is there a way? Does it wear off? It wears off. It's an hour long.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Listen,
Volmer, of course you wouldn't believe you were charmed if you were charmed. All right, that's how charms work.
listen.
Listen, everyone
man's
else
got a
around you
point.
knows you have a charm. You've been charmed. I have seen people charmed throughout my wizarding career for a fact, and experience the same exact things that you are experiencing today.
Just shut up.
One
Shut
time
up.
they-
Hey,
Shut
Vol-
up.
hey,
You-
Volmer.
What is
Calm.
it?
Would you like to go get some mead?
We got more important things to do. We gotta get some like magic items for you guys. I gotta find some piece of armor that's not guard armor. Unless I may have this idea. What if I just completely mess this up, make it look like it was stolen off a body or something?
I'm not sure we
Wouldn't-
want to look that vagabond. Want to look like we mean something. But
Come on, think about
also
it.
blend in.
Think about it. I would look threatening with this armor that looks like it's been through a tough battle, and I claim it as my trophy.
You have a thing for
Hmm.
trophies, don't you?
Well,
Why not just show the other? Why not just show the other man's poor legs while you at it?
one of my brothers was really into trophies.
Okay, so
I go
No,
up to Arbor and politely and say, Arbor, do you know for certain if it was a shopkeeper that did this?
I do not, but I have an inkling that it might have been. Because the shopkeeper, from what he said, even though I couldn't read him, there was no one else around to do it. And we know Aristides can't do
There
it.
were people around. He just didn't see anyone
okay.
obviously casting a spell. That's
Okay.
what I had interpreted you meant.
Oh, okay.
Any other suspicious characters you might have seen while you were in there?
I mean, listen, it was just me, Aristides, and that fine gentleman there.
I think it's a fair assumption to say that the person he was questioning or suspicious of would use it was a charm spell, correct? You checked him, I'm assuming, while I
Yes,
went.
from what I believe, it was a charm spell.
Okay.
And now looking back, I think you're right. The one who would put a charm spell is the one who would be in the subject to suspicion.
Hey guys, I'm thinking of getting some war paint to put on my eyes. Maybe it'll make me
Okay,
look
yep,
threatening.
nope, that's not happening. Volmer, let's go look for some magical items and armor. Okay?
Just the way Arbor turns down Volmer. It's just like, nope, stop talking. We're going.
Nope.
Come on, we gotta look extremely threatening.
War,
You want to look
war
extremely
paint.
threatening or be extremely threatening?
Yeah,
What?
we're not going to be using war paint.
Instead, we'll
These
find some
are
stuff that
mercenaries,
packs real
not
damage.
warriors.
Okay.
I mean, mercenaries can be warriors.
Oh my god. All right.
I
Let's
think next we should
go.
head to a weapon shop and see what they got there. See if they
That's-
have
yeah.
anything of special interest.
I mean, like, out of character, do I know where most of the shops are? Like, where magic shop is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just guide you guys to the magic shop.
Go ahead.
Interesting.
Do we really
Is there a-
wanna let him
is
leave?
there
The
a
worst
magic
thing
shop?
that happens is he gets
Yep.
charmed again.
Honestly, better him than us, because it's kind of funny.
So yeah, you know how I described it as like a convention hall?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got about the same busyness as if there was a convention.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, luckily you guys have a horse, and people will get out of the way. So,
All right.
is
So
true.
So many people go to WizardCon.
show us the way to the magic
Isn't
shop.
WizardCon an actual thing?
Yes.
Oh well.
I'm
Damn.
almost 100% sure of that fact.
Trademark,
goddamn.
Dan, come on.
God damn it.
Wizard World Chicago Comic Con.
oh my god.
That's
That's it.
that where the party's going?
No.
No. So
Just-
you actually would direct the party just outside of. It's on the outskirts of the market, and it is an actual building.
Yeah.
It appears to just be a very small building, and it says God, I had a name and I'm blanking so hard right now because I didn't write it in my notes.
Damn it.
1 second.
Random name generator. Let's go.
No.
I mean, how else do you think he came up with Chase's butterflies?
Gandalf's
No,
Wizard.
no, I didn't do that either. Chasing butterflies was an intended NPC.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh my
Chase's
God, Ryan.
butterflies. I have to add that. Met
now all I can-
characters.
All I can hear
Chases-
is the song "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls," but it's instead "Don't Go Chasing Butterflies."
That's your problem, man.
It is my problem, and I hate it because I just rewatched Captain Marvel.
Anyways,
It was.
Don't go chasing butterflies.
careful, we might get DMCA'd.
It's not even 30
Yeah,
seconds.
he's not
We're
that
not
good at
gonna.
singing.
Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's only like if it's less than 30 seconds, you're fine. Or is that just on YouTube?
It's the hidden scroll.
Ah, the hidden scroll.
Ah.
Hmm.
Do I recognize this shop?
You led us here.
I was gonna say I'd hope so.
I mean,
You haven't really been in it. You haven't really had a reason to be in it.
Also,
his
we have
current
to
state,
we have
he
to
might
wrap
not.
up soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you walk in, and before you even take a step in the door, I'm gonna wrap the session because there's a lot
God.
of stuff
God
in here.
damn it, to be
Thank
continued.
you.
You would have gotten in if that deception check had been anything other than a 2.
What
Damn.
deception check?
Uh,
I mean,
the
was-
one that Chasing Butterflies performed. When,
That
when
name, I
Volmer
swear.
was like,
I mean, it's
"Hey, were
11:40
you just staring at me?"
It's 11:47.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I got a midterm tomorrow.
Yeah, and
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh,
Oh,
hi, Omar E.
Okay, thank you
What?
very much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
See you next time, guys.